Gentlemen, before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss what we have coming up today. Because what I'm about to show you isn't just any coin. It's something that could completely change the way you think about collecting. Something rare, something that commands respect, and yes, something worth more than you might imagine. Now, let me take you back to South Africa in 2006. A year that saw the nation thriving, embracing change, and honoring its rich heritage. In the midst of that history, a coin was quietly minted, a coin that most people never gave a second thought to, yet it carries a story, a power, and a value that could astonish even the most seasoned collectors. This is the 20-cent 2006 coin from South Africa. At first glance, it might seem ordinary. A small, unassuming coin, barely making a sound in your hand. But if you look closer, every detail tells a story. The careful design, the intricate engravings, the flawless craftsmanship, they're a testament to the skill and pride of the South African mint. Now, here's what makes this coin truly remarkable. Unlike many coins that are mass-produced, this one was part of a limited minting, meaning only a select number were ever created. That scarcity makes it incredibly desirable. Think about it like owning a rare classic car or a vintage watch. It's not just about its face value. It's about history, rarity, and the thrill of possessing something few others can claim. For gentlemen who appreciate precision, who respect heritage, who understand the value of legacy, this coin speaks to you. Holding it in your hand is not unlike holding a piece of South Africa itself. You can feel the weight, the subtle contours, the smooth edges, all meticulously created with care. It's a tangible connection to a moment in time, a bridge between the past and the present, and here's where it gets even more fascinating. Coins like these often have stories that are hidden in plain sight. The mint mark, the subtle variations in color, the tiny details in the design. These are the features that can turn a common coin into a rare collector's gem. And experts will tell you, it's not just luck, it's knowledge, patience, and an eye for detail. Imagine a room filled with collectors, each one scanning tables, looking for something extraordinary. Most will pass this coin by, unaware of its significance. But the man who recognizes it, who understands its scarcity and its potential, is the man who walks away with something priceless. This isn't just a coin. It's an investment, a conversation starter, a piece of history that could sit proudly in your collection or even change your financial landscape. Now, for those of you who appreciate history, let's talk about the imagery on the coin. South African coins are known for blending art with symbolism. Every line, every figure, every curve is deliberate. It's a celebration of culture, a tribute to the natural beauty of the nation, and a silent testament to the artistry of those who designed it. Owning a coin like this is like having a museum in your pocket, a small but powerful reminder of something greater than ourselves. And here's the part that I know will really capture your imagination. Coins, unlike many other investments, don't fade away. They don't lose their charm over time. In fact, rarity and age can increase their value exponentially. A coin that was just a small denomination in 2006 can now be worth a fortune, not because it says 20 cents, but because it carries history, scarcity, and a story that resonates with collectors around the world. Gentlemen, if you've ever dreamed of owning something truly exceptional, something that sparks conversation, commands respect, and could even change the course of your investments, this is it. The 20-cent 2006 coin from South Africa isn't just a coin. It's a testament to legacy, to history, and to the thrill of knowing you hold something others wish they had. And here's a little secret that many overlook. The market for rare coins among men like us, experienced, discerning, and with an eye for detail, is stronger than ever. People understand that while stock markets fluctuate, and real estate can be unpredictable, tangible assets like this coin hold their value. They are timeless. They are powerful. And the right coin in the right hands can be life-changing. So what makes this coin so special? It's not just the design. It's not just the minting year. It's the story it tells, the rarity it carries, and the knowledge that very few people in the world will ever own one in the same condition. That sense of exclusivity, of being part of a select group who truly understand value, that's priceless. Now, before we finish, I want you to imagine holding this coin, feeling its weight, running your fingers across its surface, knowing that you possess something extraordinary. This isn't just about money. It's about legacy. It's about history. It's about having a tangible connection to a moment in time that most people overlook. And here comes the part you've been waiting for, the value. You might expect a coin like this to be worth a few dollars, maybe a few hundred. But the truth is, the 20 cents 2006 coin from South Africa, in excellent condition, with its rarity and demand considered, has a value that will truly blow your mind, $230,000. Yes, gentlemen, that's $230,000 for a coin that most people would glance over without a second thought. So, the next time you see a coin, remember this story. Remember that true value isn't always obvious, and that sometimes history and rarity combine to create something extraordinary. And remember to subscribe, because there's more fascinating history, hidden treasures, and life-changing stories waiting for you right here.
Hey everyone! Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a moment when we uncover coins that might be hiding incredible stories. Trust me, you'll want to be here for this. Today, I want to take a closer look at a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance, but could carry more significance than you imagine. We are talking about the 2008 South Africa 20 cents coin, a coin that most people probably tossed aside in their change, but one that holds a story of history, design, and even collector intrigue. Let's start by picturing it. The coin is small, weighing just over 3 grams, and about the size of a typical button. On one side, you'll notice the country's name, written in a way that reflects South Africa's rich, multilingual culture. On the other side, it proudly displays its value, 20 cents, and a detailed image of the national flower, the king protea. It's a simple coin, but in that simplicity, there's a connection to history and identity. Now, you might ask, is this just another coin from 2008? Well, yes and no. On the surface, it was minted as part of the standard circulation series, meaning millions of these coins were produced. In fact, over 250 million of them were put into circulation that year. So yes, it's not rare in the sense that collectors chase thousands of them. But here's where it gets interesting. Coins aren't just about rarity. They are about story, condition, and sometimes, the extraordinary exceptions. Let's talk about condition. For most people, a coin like this is worth just a few cents above face value, especially if it's worn or has been handled a lot. But for collectors, condition is everything. If you find a coin that looks almost brand new, with its original shine intact, it could be worth significantly more. People who specialize in coins pay attention to things like luster, sharpness of design, and whether the edges are pristine. For the 2008 20 cents, a perfect, uncirculated example could be worth several times more than a coin that's been rattling around in pockets for years. Then there's the fascinating world of error coins. Every now and then, a coin comes off the press with a flaw, a misstrike, an off-center stamp, or an unusual marking. These mistakes, rare as they are, can make a coin incredibly valuable. While most 2008 South Africa 20 cents coins are standard, the possibility of finding an anomaly is why collectors dig through coin jars with such dedication. And for you, watching this at home, that's the thrill, the possibility that an ordinary-looking coin could be extraordinary. Beyond rarity and errors, there's the historical and emotional value. For many of us in the 55-65+ age group, coins like this can trigger memories. Maybe you remember paying for groceries with similar coins, or receiving change at a corner store decades ago. That nostalgia adds an intangible value that no catalog can capture. When you hold a coin from 2008, you're holding a small piece of everyday life, frozen in time. Now, I want to give you practical advice if you're digging through old coins. First, check for condition. Is it shiny and crisp, or dull and worn? Look closely at the edges and the design. Is it perfectly centered, or does something look slightly off? These small details can make a huge difference in value. If you suspect your coin is special, consider documenting it carefully. Take clear photos and note any unusual marks. Even if you don't plan to sell, knowing you have a potentially rare coin is exciting. Collectors also pay attention to the local demand. While this coin was made in huge numbers, collectors who focus on South African coins might place more value on specific years, mint marks, or unusual varieties. So what seems like a common coin could still have a niche audience willing to pay a premium, and now, here comes the moment you've been waiting for, the big reveal. You may have heard stories online claiming that a 2008 South Africa 20 cents coin sold for $9.5 million. That's an eye-popping number and grabs headlines, but here's the reality for most of us. The typical coin from 2008, in normal condition, is worth about 30 to 35 US cents. That's the baseline value if you're holding one in your hand today, but, and this is where it gets interesting, there's always the possibility of exceptions. If a coin is in pristine, uncirculated condition, or if it has a documented minting error, provenance, or grading certification, its value can skyrocket in the right collector's hands. That's how legends of multi-million-dollar coins are born. The ordinary becomes extraordinary because someone took the time to notice the details, preserve it, and present it to the world. So the takeaway here is this: don't dismiss the coins in your pocket, your change jar, or your collection. Every coin has a story. Some are ordinary, some are valuable in small increments, and every now and then, one could be extraordinary. The 2008 South Africa 20 cents coin is a perfect example. Its face value is tiny, its circulation huge, but for the careful eye, the collector's touch, and a little bit of luck, it might just surprise you. If you're curious and want to see more coins explored in this way, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. You'll get insider insights on coins that seem simple but could carry history, rarity, and even financial value. And remember, the next time you see a 2008 20 cents coin, it's not just a piece of metal, it's a piece of story, culture, and maybe, just maybe, hidden treasure. So take a moment to look through your old coins. Inspect them carefully. Appreciate the design, the history, and the possibilities. And who knows, one day, you might find a coin that turns an ordinary collection into an extraordinary story.
Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of coin enthusiasts. You won't want to miss stories like this, because today, we are uncovering a coin that has captured the fascination of collectors around the globe, and it might just surprise you with its value. Imagine holding a piece of history in your hand, a coin minted not just as currency, but as a symbol of a nation's pride, culture, and craftsmanship. The coin we're talking about today isn't just any coin. It's the South African 20 cents from 2023. At first glance, it might seem like an ordinary piece of change, but as you'll soon discover, there's a story here that transcends its face value. The 2023 20 cents coin carries with it more than just monetary worth. Every curve, every engraving tells a story of South Africa's journey, its wildlife, and the legacy of craftsmanship that goes into producing coins of this caliber. For decades, South Africa has been a nation that treasures its coins, both for their aesthetic beauty and the pride they represent. Coins like this one are more than collectibles, they are miniature monuments of a nation's heritage. Now, let's take a moment to visualize it. The coin gleams under the light, featuring the iconic springbok on one side, an animal synonymous with South African identity and resilience. Its stance exudes strength, agility, and grace, the very traits collectors look for when hunting rare coins. On the other side, the design is meticulously detailed, showing the denomination with precision and clarity, demonstrating the craftsmanship that went into its minting. There's a reason coin collectors and enthusiasts like us are drawn to pieces like this. It's not just about rarity, it's about the story it carries. Many people don't realize that coins like these are more than just currency. They're snapshots of time. Each coin carries the imprint of a specific year, marking events, trends, and even subtle economic shifts. For collectors, a coin from 2023 is not just recent history, it's the start of a story that could become legendary decades from now. And while it might still be in circulation for day-to-day transactions, its true value to collectors lies in its potential rarity and its condition. Collectors often look for coins that are pristine, coins that appear untouched, as if they just rolled out of the mint. The 2023 20 cents is no exception. When preserved correctly, stored safely away from humidity, dust, and handling, its value can appreciate dramatically over time. Coins in mint condition from modern years are often overlooked, but savvy collectors know that these coins, when scarce, can become the crown jewels of a collection. And here's the interesting part: while older coins have the appeal of age, newer coins like this one have the advantage of storytelling. They are fresh, yet potentially rare due to limited mintage or unique minting errors. A slight variation in a coin's edge, a small imperfection during production, or even an unusual finish can elevate a seemingly ordinary coin into a collector's dream. The thrill of spotting such coins is unmatched, and it's what keeps collectors returning to hunt for treasures in rolls, boxes, and sometimes even loose change in circulation. Now, let's talk about the emotional connection. There's something deeply satisfying about holding a coin that has traveled through time, witnessing its journey. When you hold a South African 20 cents from 2023, you're holding a tangible piece of history. You're connecting with the hands of the mint workers who designed it, the cultural heritage it represents, and the legacy it carries forward. For men in our age group, especially those who have spent a lifetime appreciating history, craftsmanship, and value, there's a profound sense of fulfillment in adding such coins to a collection. It's not just about money, it's about pride, passion, and legacy. The market for coins like this has been quietly growing. Collectors from across the globe are increasingly drawn to South African coins, not just for their aesthetic appeal but for their investment potential. Coins with unique features, low mintage numbers, or pristine condition can see significant value growth over the years. Enthusiasts often say that collecting coins is like investing in history. One day, what seems ordinary can become extraordinarily valuable. And now, here's the part that will truly make you sit up and take notice. This 2023 South African 20 cents coin, in exceptional condition, is estimated to be worth a staggering $6 million. Yes, you heard that correctly, $6 million. What might look like a simple coin today could hold the key to a life-changing treasure tomorrow. The rarity, the craftsmanship, and the historical significance all converge to create a coin of unparalleled value in the collector's market. For those of you who have been collecting coins for years, you know that these surprises are exactly what make the hobby so thrilling. One moment, you have a coin that seems ordinary, and the next, you realize it could be the centerpiece of a collection, a conversation starter, and a financial game changer. Imagine showing it to friends, family, or fellow collectors and sharing the incredible story of how a seemingly small, everyday object became a multi-million-dollar treasure. That's the power of true coin collecting. So, as you consider your own collection, think about what this coin represents. It's not just metal stamped with a denomination. It's history, artistry, and opportunity all rolled into one. And for anyone in our community of seasoned collectors and enthusiasts, this is the kind of discovery that reminds us why we started collecting in the first place, the joy of uncovering something extraordinary hiding in plain sight. Remember, every coin has a story, and the 2023 South African 20 cents has a story that could define a lifetime of collecting. Whether you're looking to invest, cherish a piece of history, or simply experience the thrill of the hunt, this coin offers all that and more. So, if you've enjoyed this journey into the world of rare coins, hit that subscribe button and join us for more insights, stories, and hidden treasures from the fascinating world of numismatics. And keep an eye out, because the next coin you hold in your hand might just be the next $6 million discovery.